This is the third video of the introductory series, and we're just going to look at tangent. Previously, we did sine and cosine. So real quick, tangent is the relationship of our opposite and adjacent sides. Our reference angle theta, or whatever it may be, is our independent variable. That determines what's opposite and what's adjacent. If theta was up here, that would be opposite, that would be adjacent. Tangent's very, very hard to visualize on the unit circle. Remember, this is our radius right here. Our unit circle comes around like this. And our tangent would be tangent to either this point, depending on how we depict it, or the point where it intersects the initial angle, basically, or in our unit circle would be the x-axis. So don't worry about that. We're going to just use tangent for our purposes for the next week or so, just to solve right triangles. And you're going to find this one of the easiest ones to work with. It's also one of the most practical. So here we are, our reference angle 32, and we have our opposite and adjacent, so it is a tangent situation. Tangent of my reference angle, independent variable, is 11 over x. Solve it just like any other algebra problem. Remember, this is some decimal that's boiled down from a ratio. We don't know the scale factor or anything. And we would just have x tan 32 is equal to 11. And then x, get our independent our variable isolated. And we would put that in the calculator and solve for that side. So I would just go here, 11 on the top, tan 32 on the bottom. I am in degree mode, of course. And we have about 17.604. Now, it just depends on how I want you to round. 4. All right, so always read that. This is my exact, and this is my approximate. Now, here we go for round 2, just another example. You should pause this, do this, and then check your work. Pause. Okay, you're back because it's only like 1 second for me. So I'm going to do opposite over adjacent. Tan 56 is equal to opposite over adjacent. This is a super easy one because all I have to do is do 13 tan 56 is equal to my missing side, and I just do 13 tan 56, knock her out, and that is 19.27 blah blah blah. Okay, and I can find these on the trig table as well. 3 3. All right, now tan is an extremely useful one for solving a lot of our problems. You're going to find tan to be extremely popular in the word problems that we give you. So here's one where we have an angle of elevation looking up on top of a tree that we're standing 45 feet away. I've actually done these problems in college when I was a forestry major at Stephen F. Austin. We would go out in the woods and measure the heights of trees. We mark them off with a big tape measure. We would have a device that would measure an angle of elevation and then solve and compute. So what we have here is my angle, my reference angle is 59, so I'm going to do tan 59 is equal to opposite over adjacent. Another easy one. Once you get good at these problems only take a few seconds. That's my exact. Now, of course, we wouldn't go to my teacher and say, oh, the tree's 45, 10, 59. All right, he'll say, well, how many feet is that? And using our trig tables back then, we would do this. So 75.893, he'll say, don't give me the decimals, 76 feet, okay? Because that's what he's really most interested in. Okay, so that is it on tangent. You go back and review the sine and cosine videos, and we've got the basics down. I will see you.